Hi there folks, this is Daniel Fraser again. We are standing here on Sukhumvit Soi 4, which is known as Nana. And there's something undeniably colorful about this part of town. There's a great international community. There's a little Lebanon or a Middle Eastern district around the corner. Lots of great Indian restaurants and Middle Eastern food. This is a colorful, energetic place to be. And it's 5 o'clock. It's Friday, March 12th, and the streets are packed. There's people buying food, there's people buying fruit, meat skewers, all sorts of things on the street, and of course people hanging out, drinking beer. It's pretty much business as usual here in Bangkok, especially down in Nana. We're going to walk around and interview a few people and see how their day is going. We are still here in front of Nana Plaza on Sukhumvit 4 with Stephen Van Yoder, an author from San Francisco that has been to Thailand many times. Stephen, is this your first trip in a long time? When was the last time you were in Bangkok?
6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Right.
Now, what do you like about Bangkok? Why are you here?
It's one of the most energetic, vibrant cities on the planet. The diversity of experience, the wonderful people, the great food, the great jumping off points to all points Thailand and Southeast Asia. Nothing compares.
Perfect. Now, this time, what are you doing here? Are you here on holiday or are you working?
I'm here on, well, you're always here on holiday. It's always fun in Thailand. But I'm doing a lot of nonprofit work for my charitable foundation, Global Initiative to Advance Entrepreneurship. So I'm using Thailand as a base for other points throughout Southeast Asia. Okay. Now, obviously, you've probably read the news reports that there are some anti-government demonstrators and protests going on. Do you expect that would affect your business or your nonprofit organization, your charity projects that you're working on? Not at all. As a matter of fact, I was here about a year and a half ago in 2008 when the airport closure took place, and I came in overland, and I have to tell you, it was worth the work, and I don't anticipate anything like that happening again, but I can tell you I've been here when there have been some of these situations, and I'll continue to stay here and come again. I have no worries whatsoever.
Now that's a good point. We get newspaper reports that go overseas, and people in Canada or the United States or Europe read the newspaper and they understand that Thailand has some political difficulties and challenges, and that tends to keep them away sometimes. Now, you've been coming and going for years. What message would you send to those people now that you're standing here on the ground in Bangkok? Well, I mean, what would you tell them?
Right. I would say my observation is there is politics, and then there is the people and the culture. And it is not a situation where tourists find themselves, unless you're actively looking to get in the middle of things and all that. It does not permeate.
You can find trouble anywhere if you're looking for it.
You can find trouble anywhere. It's a situation that seems to stay relatively isolated, easily avoided, does not affect the experience of being a traveler and enjoying Thailand at the least. That's been my observation on many trips.
Great. I feel the same. I mean, we're standing here right in downtown Bangkok, and it's Friday, March 12th. About 4 o'clock p.m., which is and there are some protests going on in various parts of the city, but if this is any indication, it seems that business as usual and life is going on pretty much as it is every day. Are you going to stay around a few days? What's your plan over the next week?
I'll be here for another 10 days. I'm not going anywhere, and I feel quite secure in doing that.
Great. If there's anyone in the United States that has concerns about traveling to Thailand, what's the quick message that you'd give them? I would tell them don't hesitate to come. There's obviously a degree of common sense and things like that, but having been in Thailand 2 times when some of these things have happened and having experienced nothing but good times, very hospitable people, I can tell you it is well worth coming here. Great. You heard it there. I know you're working on your new book, so we thank you for coming out and having a little street side interview. And we're going to have a little more interviews going up and down the street in front of Nana on Sukhumvit.